Being it's your fault.
So maybe what I can do. I uninstall this module. I'm not allowed to uninstall the module? What?
I'll let it tell you what to do.
I don't want your damn lemons.
Can I lock the module and then install?
Is that working? There we go. Look at that, I have gain now. Gains that I never get. Hello, Kaze, you're just in time to not be here for the stream because Foundry's giving us shits. The dog is taking over the cat's job of just standing perfectly still in front. Oh, no! Where is the cat?
Alright, so that is completely fucked that. Alright. So that's essentially unrecoverable.
Oof. The backup, as long as you have the, you would need the modules at the right build level, so I could go back to the last stream and see what build it. Well, I don't know if I can see what build it is from the stream. Shit.
No.
I'm gonna do some pull-ups. I'll be right back.
Let me go look.
So, because... Yeah, that's essentially just broken.
I think mine was 3.25 in version 11, but I don't know if you updated at the same time I did.
For what module?
Doggo was getting all the treats. Well, no, I mean just overall to see where the modules were at. Because if you know what build of Foundry you have and install that particular build and then re-update the modules.
The previous build was 315.
Oh, it was 315? And you removed the modules and reinstalled them, updated
Well,
to 315?
it's not letting me uninstall
Oh.
one that I need to uninstall.
Shit.
Probably because I'm on the backdated version of Foundry.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I didn't know it didn't up... I didn't know that didn't back up the modules.
No, it doesn't.
Shit.
If you want to back up the module, you have to do that yourself.
Uh-huh.
Unless there's a setting that should do that.
I don't think so. I just... Like I said, I cloned the whole damn VM.
Okay. Well, this is probably not something I can fix in an hour or two.
Doesn't look like it. Kaze, I'm gonna refund the points because the dog has already had too many treats. Sorry. He's
Sorry, cause I beat you to it.
I can give one for the cat, but I haven't seen the cat. I don't know if he may have snuck out the back door when I was doing laundry and is stuck out there. I haven't heard him meowing or anything.
And since we can't open sheets, can't just create a new open copy. System's broken.
Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go see where the cat went.
And how difficult would it be for you to put it back into the 330 build, strip the modules, create a copy, and then backdate.
So I've already loaded version
Typical
11
cat
build
fashion.
3.15.
Shows up the second I stand up.
I have to delete every module out of version 12 because it's linked to version 12 now. Reinstall them,
Mm-hmm.
and then hope that actually.
Which would also probably nuke their setting.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, this may be a... Well, this may turn into a, I don't know, a zombie stream or something. I'm sure it's fine. Cat tail. I guess cat tail counts as cat butt.
Did you
This
already
seems like the
refund
one
cognitive
really
points?
good thing. Foundry data
Cool.
is a separate folder from the rest of it, so
Yeah, the
data
modules...
doesn't change.
The modules are in their own folder. That's how Ripper used to have us update his stuff, is just... He'd send a zip of all the new ones, and you just unzipped it and overwrote everything in the module folder. That motherfucker's programmed his own internal updater thingam what's it. Well, what I could do while we're here. Where is my... Get it ready for tomorrow here. Man, they changed things again. Thanks, Twitch. Oh yeah. Oh, it's already set up. Okay, let's get rid of that for now. We'll put the Riolu fun facts back up for tomorrow.
Huzzah.
It was still on there. Good thing Nightfire's too busy being a furry. No, I don't think we're gonna have the GCS issues. That was a nobody updated for like 6 months, and they went on an updating spree. Curse you, Rich. Updating your software. How dare you?
What's your sudden but inevitable master library update?
So I'm guessing it's not as simple as just downloading a previous version and overwriting
No.
it into the current.
No.
Shit. See, this is why they make this shit modular.
What? It's like it. You could try emptying out the module folder and re-downloading them all, but then you got to make sure you know the ones you had. And
Yeah, otherwise I'll break.
this doesn't seem like it's something we want to fix in transit here. We may just want to hold off for being.
Well, if I can't recover, then essentially all that stuff is
Yeah.
on. So
Figure out what we're gonna do. See if that does work. Make a list of the modules, delete them all, update them back to 3.15, and see if you can at least get the modules working again. Because the actual game data itself should be there. It shouldn't be dependent on the modules, I don't think. The variables are stored elsewhere because we had to switch between our PDF page modules. We had to use a completely new one, but as Ferris can attest, the data was still there, stored somewhere else. It was just flagged as something different.
Yep.
So I'm pretty sure that data is elsewhere. It just, the module itself has to access it. So that might work if you just wipe the modules and re-download them.
right now it seems to only be one. It's causing it.
Well, I can't help you fix the problem, but I can help you test it to see if it works again.
Oh yeah, this is... We did the same thing on Friday that the NetOp and our PFY tried before and caused 2 days of downtime. So we were kind of terrified, but having the system admin and the net operator doing it, it went so flawlessly we could have done it during production hours. Proud of us. Very proud of us.
By the almighty power of Sudo, I delete you.
Pseudo these nuts.
I'm just reminded of that TikTok of the pastor. I absolve you of your sins. Fucking launches the guy across the room.
Ah!
Hmm? Yes, they are.
Wow. Let's see.
The dog be feasting.
Okay. Might actually be okay.
Ooh.
Oh shit! I think I got it.
That work?
I just had to delete one thing, which seems to have been holding everything up.
Oh.
Try to log in.
We have a prompt. We have a login. We're back in the hideout. Let's try
Fine.
to open sheets. Sheets open. May have to redo points because it looks like this is mid-session. No, the sheets are on point. Yeah, that's my new character goal.
We're
So
so
the
back.
sheet should be fine. We're just on a different scene. Very cool.
Only thing is, I cannot. In WinSCP, looking at the file for the world, I can't see any of my assets.
Oh shit. Are they somewhere else now?
Never mind.
Okay.
It's the stupid SCP, not.
Okay.
Okay.
This is from immediately when we ended last time.
Yep.
Okay, perfect.
But it is after the points were handed out because my sheet is updated with new goals, so the sheets are fine. We don't need to. We're good. We're on a different screen than we were. We're not on the end screen or whatever.
All right. So that might end up being a problem later, though, because this is not the standard service, so I have to run this main each time.
Something that can be fixed between them, or should we?
That's something that can be fixed between them.
Okay.
Not close this command prompt because that would close the entire server. Is that? Okay. That was nearly really bad.
Figure it out. You know how that goes.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, pick up where we left off last time. You had just confronted Paige Berger, the wanted individual on Svetlindi. After a brief standoff, both sides disengaged out. They destroyed their former hideout and have disappeared into the wind. Finn got made trying to get a job. Debt collectors know where he is.
Mhm.
And you have loaded your ship down with cargo. So I believe we're on to moving out to your next destination, which will be Planet Trackle. As you were heading there to look for Artem's fancy new ship he wants to try and find that's left over on your screen.
Yep. Huzzah! We can finally leave this fucking system.
I mean, it has some pretty nice sights, like the amusement park.
Mm-hmm.
The amusing goings on of everyone. Yeah, let's go make a scene in the crowd. Let's get up on top of the pile. I want to look everywhere. Okay. Time to leave the planet and head for the edge of the system.
All right.
Do that. I believe it takes us a day to get to the edge.
Yep, it's a
Retrieving
day
our
travel.
drive is direct 2.
Yep. Unless you try to push it and take 12 hours, in which case you'd have to make a pilot check.
Well, I don't know that there's any reason to push it and make it 12 hours, so we're going to take a day.
Yep. So go ahead and knock off the day travel from the tip sheet.
And life's updated.
You get
Now,
to
on
the edge of the
Saturday-
system. Are you ready to make your jump?
Drill. 8. It's less than 6 months, but not a year. Bonuses. Not Uncharted. We'll trim the course. So it was, 3 days per hex?
Correct. It's standard. No.
So,
Standard is 6 days per hex. Because of your thing, it goes down to 3 days.
okay. And then 2 hexes would normally be 6 days, but trimming the course gets us 3 days. There we go. Successful jump into the Phalite system.
Wait, refresh me. Why are we going this way?
As you're coming around down here.
Okay.
On that planet. Or around that
Oh.
planet. Don't remember if it was on or around. There's a shipyard. Or a dealership or something that might specialize in basically our types of ships. You know, ones that wouldn't have exploded when the big scream happened.
We gonna go looting some pre-tech.
Yep.
Distant chance for the engineering crew of scrap metal, scrap metal, scrap metal, scrap metal.
All right. As you come out of your spike drill, roll me a d12.
All right, I guess we'll start working on new characters.
Whap.
You come out of the drill and immediately are impacted by a piece of debris at the entry point.
Oh, great.
I don't even know what that does.
Take a point of damage to your ship.
Bink.
Just a nuisance.
That was a roller coaster. We're all going to die. Oh, okay. I guess we'll live. Holy shit!
I guess we'll need to buff that out.
Chief, I think we just lost the front buffer panel.
Is that a Serenity reference?
Well, yes, that is a Serenity.
Oh, I have that. Neat.
Over the comms in response, there's just the loading of a nail gun.
I mean, nail guns work.
Don't think about it.
It's better than the sound of duct tape being torn.
No, see, we tried duct tape. It still fell off. We're just gonna keep escalating until that fucking panel stays on there.
All right.
What tech level was Nason?
Well, first of all, that's a 3 days jump, so it is currently the 7th. And Nason
Oh yes, right. Don't.
is tech level 2.
Okay. The positions around the star, are they accurate for where they're at in the system? Or
No.
Are they just... Okay.
They're just random.
Guess we head straight for Nason, offload our cargo, then hit up the refueling station.
Yep, sounds like a plan.
Sure.
I mean, you don't have to refuel here.
Oh yeah, that's right. It only consumes one fuel.
All right, so heading towards Nason is another days of travel.
It's updated?
So, is there any plans other than just offloading cargo and onboarding any new?
I don't know. Is there anything else significant about this place?
It is another pilgrimage site, so there is a fair bit of traffic coming to and from different members of the faith.
Probably want nothing to do with that. Especially what happened with last time with Sam.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Well, that last time, I'm going to chalk up to teenager antics. And Ian's not here to give away our state secrets to priests.
You know, I thought Harzath was bad at OPSEC.
Is there a Mez Research Institute on World?
Oh, in this world, no.
No, probably just drop our shit off and leave.
Go ahead and remove the Mason contracts from the manifest. Add those credits to the ship.
Okay.
While we are here, do you think we could restock the supply of scrap to the full ton that we had?
Yeah, you would be able to do that here. Let's see. You had how much had you used previously?
I think it was like half. Let me look at the
So
ship.
50. Because right now it shows 100 units of scrap.
Didn't the I don't remember how many units of scrap were in ton.
I believe 100. Check.
So close. So close to meeting the party goal. One more planet.
1 ton of cargo space can hold 10,000 credits worth of spare parts. So
Okay. So half is the 100 that's still in there.
No, because that's showing a value of 5,000. Yeah, sorry, you're right. Half is the 100. So you would need 100 more units of scrap for another 5,000 credits.
So did you want to scrap refill Hypera?
Yes, please, because that will let me work on stuff while we're in ship transit and other places.
Okay. Get that filled back up.
Where are we keeping track of this on the
Update.
ship itself, by the way?
So it's not on the ship. In journals, you'll see ship cargo manifest.
Ah,
Should
okay.
see it. Managing it here is a lot easier.
Understandable.
All right. You have all the credits added to your credit pool?
Yep. And all of our cargo is off.
So we'll go ahead and move forward, unless you're adding any new cargo there, Coyote.
We'll hold off for destination, I think.
Okay. So it's another day of travel to get to Almarn, or to get to the edge of the system.
But updated. And need to spike jump to the Elmarns.
It is currently the 9th, and it's Beatrice Roma's payday, so please remove 900 credits from the ship's pool.
Sorry, how many credits?
900.
Removed?
All right, and now let's calculate the jump. So you've been here before in the past 6 months.
Okay, so no negatives from that. No additive from 2 full hexes. This one's almost too easy.
Is it an auto success?
Yeah.
Wow, travel days 1.
1.5, but it didn't take the decimal.
All right. So that would put us
So I
on
trim the
to
course.
the 10th.
Put us out of jump fuel in the Elmarn system.
And roll me another d12.
The duality
Amazing.
of dice.
Beautiful. You're at the edge of the system. Where are you heading to first? Grid or Svalf?
What do you think,
Either or. I think Grid was the corporate headquarters.
I guess let's head to Svalford first then. Because that's the majority of our cargo for the area. And then we'll head to Grid and do that much smaller offload.
So it's another day of travel to get to Svalford.
And let's get updated. Now time to add planet site.
So when you land at Svalford, you are immediately directed not to a generic spaceport, but you are touched down at the Fresh Start Commercial dockyards, as you are at the company's home port.
Rolled that dice poorly. Whereas which of the two was the home port for the company?
Yeah, I
Uh-huh.
just didn't remember offhand. Either way, it doesn't matter.
I mean, we're technically doing company work, so it shouldn't be a problem, right?
No, I don't think so.
Yep. And the ship's ours anyway.
Mm-hmm.
No, I mean, of course, Michael is probably going to go visit the boss while he's here.
So Michael's going to go visit the boss. What does everyone else do? Standard, unload cargo, hang around the ship.
Pout in his room.
Out in his room.
You know what? I think I'll take one of the Alex tablets and see if I can consult the brain trust on something.
Might as well.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna offload the cargo, and I guess I'll be Alex's interpreter.
I'm pretty
when I'm
sure
done
by
with the
consulting the
cargo.
brain trust, you're also tangentially because you're also
Yes,
connected.
because
to
I'm in
part
the
of
local
said
area
trust.
Yeah.
All right.
I guess the what I'm gonna be searching up is kind of the dupe machine, kind of maybe the history of that, and maybe how small they were able to make these things. Because I know there's the big one that we have. There's like a vending machine. How small were they able to make these?
So the smallest one that they were able to make is roughly the vending machine one, because the vending machine is a lot of additional stuff just for like the screen and some storage and everything else. But the actual machine itself is probably, I don't know, 3x3 cube. So the actual like printer bit is small, but that's because it also has limited memory and limited functionality. Whereas the large one that you have that you attach to Vendatron is what did we say? About 3 foot by 3 foot or so. So like they really can shrink it down, depending on how much information they wanted to actually run.
How big you need the print head to be, how many extra options.
Mhm.
All the monitors on this are broken.
Print head, you mean extruder?
So the smallest one that you're able to look up only does one function, and it is probably about a 1 inch cube.
Does it spread butter?
No, whatever it's programmed to build, in most cases, it's using a pre-laid out like small portable like housing. So like if you were to travel to a new planet, you need to set up housing. Its only function, only design it knows is that housing bubble, and you can toss it onto the ground, and the bots would consume local material and itself to build a small housing habitat.
Yeah.
However,
House in a
because of the
box.
size, it consumes itself in the process. They have other similar ones that are like that, where it creates one thing but consumes itself in the process because it's using its own material as part of it.
Just like the ultimate evolution of those concrete house printing machines.
Yeah.
So smallest ones can like print something, but it just eats itself to do so.
Yeah.
Man, GL4 grenades are wild.
All right, this gives me some ideas for some plans that we're gonna start cooking up.
Grenades?
So I think for right now, I think Ina's just gonna be consulting the brain trust and making some notes and doing some research here on a new project. Probably just completely worrying all the members of the brain trust who are on the ship of what the fuck is she doing.
Sometimes it's best not to know until you have to find out.
So that's Inna. Anybody else before we get on to Michael and the big boss?
No, I'm just hanging out on a ship.
Artem?
Well, I imagine offloading the cargo wouldn't take too much time. I guess since the other stooge isn't here, I should get in my suit and show up with the boss.
So you're showed through corporate lobby, go up the main elevator, show up on the executive floor, and you meet up with him. He does allow you in. He is seeing you, and Mr. Hayes sits at his desk, turns around. Good afternoon, gentlemen. Welcome back to your home port. How's your journeys been?
Being relatively interesting. Been getting a lot of cargo work done.
We have taken notice of that. So, we haven't asked much of you in a while. You own the ship outright. You bought it. It's amazing. Have you found anything interesting for us?
Just speaking out of character, I'm thinking, we can't play all of our cards, but we have to play something.
Get rid of Vendatron. I want to watch Ina cry.
I can't believe the grenade materialized in Sam's room.
We found a robot.
Wasn't the Soulstone like pre-tech stuff?
Okay, just to talk to the crew real quick. I see a few things we can lay out. The most valuable thing is by far the dupe machine. That's one thing. The whole library brain trust thing is another one. The archive.
He's probably going to be more interested in that than the actual Vendatron, to be honest.
If I had to pick between the two of them, I'd say give them the dupe machine over the brain trust. Because at the very least, we still have Vendotron if they want to take it.
Well, we also have, we can offer lots of small, insightful games, like our story, our spin on what happened at the archive, and some of the copied materials that we pulled out of it. So, Fresh Start Commercial, they make food product. We have, the entire molecular recipe for, what was it, top 50 fast food items.
Oh yeah, the fucking McNugget
from a vending machine.
3D printed nuggies.
That's true. That's an easy sacrifice. That as well as our story about getting through the defense grid.
Between those two, it might satisfy them.
We could show you how to 3D print the best food known to man.
And I mean, considering his business, he expects us to hold something back. So
he just doesn't want us to hold everything back, and they may already know everything. So we got to give them something.
I still think the dupe machine has the best bang for us.
We kind of need the dupe machine for operational purposes.
I mean, we still have Vendotron. It's not as efficient because it's smaller, but meh.
But we have Vendotron. We also have some of the knowledge, if not the materials, to copy Vendotron and/or replace the dupe machine. Especially since Ina is now looking into disposable dupe machines. What does it do? One thing. Heat.
My main goal is to blow up.
So the great questions are, which cards do we give our boss, and which cards do we hold back?
Let's give them the easy cards and see how much they push, and what we potentially have offered in return.
Okay. All right, so Hilly.
Yep.
I think the things that Michael is going to tell the boss is about most of the adventure on that one space station, but ignoring, of course. Well, I guess the first thing, actually, going back to the brain trust real quick, because I just realized something.
Yes, hello.
Uh-huh.
Remember, with the dupe machine, it was their facility.
Yep, but that facility never existed. I mean,
Yeah.
True.
you can go there. It never existed.
True, and our boss doesn't want to go. He basically said, "Yep, here's the little bit I could help you with, and please never call me again as long as you're there."
Yeah, and try not to trigger any more alarms. Smiley face.
Remember,
So I
if
guess
you were there, no,
give
you
them
weren't.
give them the McNuggies food thing. They've got to have that, right? Like,
Well, we got to do this in sequence because we've been a lot of places and done a lot of things. Because there was the station, we can, I think Michael has a pistol that we picked up from there,
Oh yeah,
and there was a pre-tech toolkit that we managed to assemble. Vent crawling, that'd make a great story. The psychic
Yeah.
dying to an explosion and don't talk to the explosives.
yeah.
Rest in
That
peace, Bob.
that story is pretty good. Not going to talk at all about the facility that had the dupe machine because he doesn't
That
want to
didn't
know
exist. We weren't there.
exactly. Let's see. Talk about our.
And the barrier planet. We
Yeah,
turned it into an attraction.
We're going to talk about the barrier planet. We're going to talk about how we bypassed pre-tech security. Because that's something that will interest him.
Hmm.
Basically point out that, in my opinion, the local planetary defense force doesn't quite know what they have their hands on right at this point. They think they understand it, but they don't quite understand it because it didn't actually tell them all that much.
Nope.
And just see how Ashton wants to handle that.
So he takes in the stories that you tell him. That is a very impressive journey so far. What is it? Only been about 6 months? Man,
Now time flies, huh?
doing the best out of all the contract crews we've had so far.
Oh, that's reassuring to hear.
Well, we would love to acquire the molecular, what did you say, the molecular blueprints for top food from back in the day.
Yeah, indeed. We can definitely get that packaged up and sent to R&D.
That we can work with. The archive. Do you tell him about Alex being split into multiple sections now? That you have copies of him?
Do we want to sacrifice an Alex?
I think we can always make another. It's not a big deal.
But
He can have
we
mine.
could do that, but or I suppose if we were to give an Alex copy, that might give Fresh Start a tipping edge over the really religious freaks that we don't like.
Mm-hmm. Darn those religious freaks.
Get in on the faction gameplay.
Yeah, see,
Rich people problems.
It's not just how we want to handle our relationship with Fresh Start, but also Fresh Start's relationship with everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
And we've already concluded that we I guess the crew, more so than Michael, does not like the Church of the Echoes.
How much of a boost do we
So-
want to give our fresh start benefactors over everyone else?
I like how you stop yourself from saying corporate overlords.
And I mean, Michael would probably want to at least give Fresh Start some edge. Because, yeah, sure, we were working for the evil corporation. But the evil corporation at least does not give a shit if you're generally benefiting them.
The benevolent evil
All right.
corporation.
So, thought we can influence our boss by giving him an Alex copy, and hey, be warned, if you destroy this, you're not going to have the tech to clone it, because if I remember correctly, only Alex and Artyom have the. Well, okay, maybe
Can
other
make
than Sam
babies?
when he's not pouting. Can mitosis themselves.
Make
And Artyom
babies.
doesn't have any clones.
Yet.
Keep pretending you didn't say that.
Mm-hmm.
So we give it to our boss, but then for him to give to his higher up, we give the schematic of this Olchem.
Okay.
Yeah, I will also say another angle that we need to think about is we want to secure Ashton in his position within the company quite strongly. Because, once again, the devil you know is vastly better than the devil you don't.
True.
So, yeah, that actually sounds like a plan. It gives him something that basically he can push things up that and probably keep like one or two things for himself to secure his position within the corporation, which is ideal for us.
And if our corporation is more spread out, that gives us a little, potentially, more freedom of movement if we get the fancy ship.
Yes, it
I
does.
would like to, at some point, break beyond the sector barrier and explore parts of the moon. But we need a ship with a lot of jump range.
That's true. So I think we're all in agreement that giving him an Alex is okay.
Yeah. There's only one
think so.
Alex.
What could go wrong?
This would be great.
It's not our Alex, right?
It's one of those roll a d6 and
Probably.
find out.
Honestly, I don't think any of us have any idea if it is or isn't the real Alex at this point.
I'm
the
so
real
convinced
Alex,
I have
please
the
stand
only
up.
original copy.
All right, I guess we're giving an Alex.
So you don't have the original. The original is in Alex.
Yeah.
So
Right.
which copy are you making copy from?
We can get rid of the one that I have. We haven't even used it yet. Remember, we pushed it off onto another tablet because he didn't want it on his tablet?
I guess we're
Right.
getting rid of boy hackers.
Yeah.
Alex.
Wait, this staff meeting figuring out what we're telling the boss is the first time I have heard about the copy of Boy Geniuses.
I'm pretty sure, yeah,
Yeah, I think it's
everyone
around.
got a copy.
Mm-hmm. It was the first copy he made of himself because he copied himself into Sam's computer.
There was a point in which Hilly was asking us how many copies did we want to dole out on our devices, and I think Sam was like one of the people that wanted one.
So Alex, are you saying, or Arden, you're saying you have a copy as well?
So I had a copy that I made a copy of, and that copy of the copy was the one that was, or rather, I had the original before we put him back in the Soul Gem.
Yep.
And I had made a copy of the original to put a copy on the planetary network of was that
Raphna.
Raphna?
Yes. Okay,
And
so
I
that
haven't
was
made any other copies from the archived copy.
so you used a copy. You copied a copy to put on Raphna.
Yes. because it was going
Okay.
to be funny.
So you have a copy on your system.
It's archived off presently, but yes. I put him in a 7-zip.
I can't believe you.
So that means
compressed
the one on Harefna is actually a Gen 2 copy. It's a copy of a copy.
I'm sure there's no degradation there.
All right, so you can't copy off the original anymore because that's in a body. So which copy is? So you're giving him a Gen 2 copy.
Do we want to give him a Gen 2 copy, or do we want to give him Sam's Gen 1 copy?
Sam's not going to use it. That thing was thrust upon him. He stopped using the device it was shoved into and disabled the sound on it and shoved it in a box.
Wait, I'm gonna roll something.
This is a bit difficult for me to keep track of, but this is separate
Yeah.
from the one that Inna has, right?
The boss.
Yeah, that's separate from the one you have.
Okay, as long as I can keep my brain trust link with the one tablet, I say give him a Gen 1.
I mean, the boss doesn't really understand this Gen 1, Gen 2 business, so he doesn't care. I mean, boss as in me.
All right. So we're giving him Sam's Gen 1 copy because there's less of a chance for flaws with that one. We only give
Like
Gen
I
2
can
and
just,
Gen
I'm
3
picturing
copies.
this as, you know,
Oh, wait,
we're
Gen-
we're around a table. Sam sits down this thing with a digitalized face on it, screaming into the void because it can't be heard because he physically disabled the speaker on it. He just kind of shoves it over there dismissively and kind of flicks his hand back and forth. Take it. Don't want it.
It's just the Team Fortress 2 minute. This is a bucket. Dear God.
Oh, huh. I don't have this ID. Snapshot. All right.
All right. So we will say that you give over Sam's copy. So they now have a Gen 1 fresh start and a Gen 1 copy of Alex.
Superb.
This can only end wonderfully.
Taking the A out of AGI.
So, as a note, at the current moment, there is 5 Alex copies going on, including the original. That you at least know of.
Exactly.
we know
We don't know how many copies of the copies have been copied.
Self-replicating digital AI. This reminds me of something, but I can't quite remember.
Oh God, it's myriad but stupid.
All right.
Oops.
So far, you're giving him the food blueprints, the Alex clone. What else? I think I missed one other.
We are also discussing the whole thing with how we got through the defense bubble.
Okay, so the Harefna defense.
Because that's definitely valuable to him. Here's how we bypassed a security feature, pretext security feature.
Yep. Perfect.
Did you know Hackenbush was actually a 14-year-old child?
We're not talking about that.
We're not talking about...
No, given them, they probably are.
Also, I hate to inform you, Sam, but you are 18 years old.
Exactly. How else were they supposed to hire me?
Exactly.
Yeah, they don't
There's
hire
no
children.
labor laws for a megacorp. We can do what we want.
I mean, true, but 18 because still.
You alter it for public perception. He just looks young. He's really a 2,000-year-old dragon.
Exactly.
Right. So, anything else besides those three? Those three.
I think those are the 3 we're giving up right now.
Mhm.
We're keeping whatever cards we have left.
Stupid alternate universe version of Myriad Oodles.
Oh, I actually do have one more thing I can give him, which is one of the credentials I actually picked up at the base. The one that's actually less interesting to me. which is the Investigative
Right,
Director
right.
ID badge.
Yeah, because we also picked up the other one that was the intel guy.
And this is from the space station.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other information that you want to turn over? Things you want to?
Actually, there is one more thing that we have. And this is more of a, less of a, oh, hey, do you know, this is an interesting thing for you, more of a, can you pull any information for us on this? And that's the unknown device. Probably a tracking device that we found.
Oh yeah, we got the scans of it, and then we 86'd it as we jumped.
Yes.
Hey. So you're going to turn over the scans of the unknown device.
Yeah, kind of ask him, can you figure out who was trying to track us? Yeah, they obviously have probably a decent knowledge library of tech from everyone.
All right.
So basically, we're looking at the question is, whose tech does this look like?
All right.
Oh, and because I have it in my inventories, I think now, well, before we had this meeting, is the time that I just outright burn all the IDs I got from the secret Black Ops site, just so we have less evidence that we were there.
Okay. So go ahead and remove those from your inventory then. All right. So you turn over the blueprints for the food blueprints. You go over how you get through the defense bubble. You hand them over an Alex clone, as well as the investigative director ID badge from the Pretext space station, and then you give him the scans of the unknown device to look into and see who it will belong to.
Yep, that sounds about right.
One thing now. Okay. After you finish going over everything with him, he just turns to you. Well, that is a good bit of information. We'll start from the bottom up then. The scans you've given me, I'll turn over to R&D and see what they can find out. I'll do the same with the investigative director badge. Figure out how the badges work. I guess we could produce more of them. Your friend who's been cloned here, as it's a clone and not the initial person, do you have any moral quandaries of how we use him?
I don't even think he does.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we probably could get Alex to sign off on pretty much anything. And Alex doesn't care about his own
Just don't install Bunsy Buddy onto him.
copies.
Actually, do make a copy and see how he reacts to it.
I mean, out of character.
We'll discuss it with. Well, here's what we'll do. We'll treat this clone as an individual, since based off what you said, they all have unique UIDs. So we'll treat it as an individual sentient object. And yeah, that'll work. I'm sure R&D will have a great time with them. the defense bubble, that is great information. Not much we can really do until we get that other badge turned on. That's what does. It's some cross interaction. But between that and the blueprints, higher ups are going to love you.
That's great to hear.
Having bought the ship from us, having turned over all of this. Besides the scans of the unknown device there, which I'm in agreement with you, definitely sounds trackery. Is there anything we can do for you? And we cut back to the team sitting around the table in the ship. So is there anything we want from them?
What are you asking us?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously, I want a promotion because I'm a corporate. I'm the corporate guy. Promotions are always great. This is going to look great on my performance review.
I guess the only thing Sam would put forward would be protection. Which comes along with power, so...
I mean, we have an armory on the ship.
I mean, just get a ship
Ooh,
locker.
an armory.
We have. There's plenty of condoms in there.
We use digital protection.
Well, I mean, you guys have seen what the guys are packing that Sam says are after him. Hence, him putting forward protection. Our little sand thrower's not going to do much against those forces.
Logistical support for a near future venture, because we're getting awful close to that planet with the ship.
What logistical support?
Well, we have no idea what state it's going to be in, if there is one there. So we can probably get it running.
Are we telling them
yeah.
that we're after this ship?
Yeah, I suppose that does bring up that point.
Mm-hmm. We could ask for help with getting the ship. That could be a good idea, or it could be a bad idea.
It's one of these things where, remember, if we get logistical support, it's going to be information he knows.
Yep.
That and our logistical support is likely to be another contractor, and the other contractor might just decide, hey, we want this ship.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm sure we can get help from that, but if we get any sort of help, I think it should be greater access to their intelligence.
Yeah, information.
Basically, hey, again, we get elevated permissions in the database. Can we get better lines to the people that actually pull together the intelligence reports for us?
Yeah, makes sense. As it accomplishes those things in a
And I
roundabout
think,
ways,
and ultimately, it benefits him. By getting us more information, it means we'll probably come in with better stuff, and we've already shown, hey, we make the money.
I'll put forward that Sam does not have a hacking tool yet. He does not have a black slab, but those are not legal.
I'm sure corporate IT could get you something like that.
Yeah, just that I'd put that forward. It is something we don't have yet.
I'll put that on the list of things we should probably have. And ask our boss for it.
Shopping list of sorts.
Basically, I want more access to Intel tools that they have. That's my big thing. Like, hey, I'm having the ability to run background checks on the people I'm smoozing with. Probably useful.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I guess in the same vein of those increased access to Intel tools, you get the tools. You could also get the operations network. It's a megacorp. They've got to have operations going on in places that are, going on. Kind of like CIA has a station chief in every major capital that's hidden somewhere, but maybe access to that.
Yeah, more access to whoever the local information guy. That would be nice. Be able to set us up a bit better. And hell, we could probably likewise help them out with stuff.
Mm-hmm.
More chances for a generated mission.
Yep.
Taran, anything you're looking for?
Money.
Nah. What I want.
That would require him to actually admit that he's in debt.
How about
That nickname is never going away.
How about a new shell?
Oh, you want to be transplanted?
As soon as we get more pre-tech, I can help you out with that. I've got this Soulstone project thing.
Oh,
Just have to
sweet.
trust me a little bit.
Oh, great. Hyena in the shell.
You
I mean,
know
it's gone
you-
so well one time, so why not another time?
You know what? That's funny enough that I'm going to throw it in as it seems like Finn wants this, so why not?
I can already do the Soulstone thing. Trust me, I can totally kill Taran's character a second time on a 1 in 6.
So, for your new shell, what type of shell do you want?
The one that's better than Bean's.
The fucking Terminator one?
There's
Oh,
only one
fuck.
shell that's better than the one that we got for Bean.
Let me see.
Oh, so linear. Just because it has bigger numbers doesn't mean it's more useful.
Again, consider Terminator.
What do you guys think of Pontifex?
The Pontifex Maximus. Also, while you guys are deciding that, I am going to take a quick break to go potty.
Okay.
Swapping parties.
Oh, that's pretty cool, actually.
Right?
Yeah, especially as you get more used to the shells. Where is the list of shells?
That way I could be even more useful. For the company, of course.
Oh, wow.
Now, do you require the shell to look like you?
No.
He's trying to get out of debt.
I don't know why you would think that.
If only he knew.
That is
Actually, a mission from the shell.
completely baseless.
Could roll a 1 in 6, and as long as it doesn't land on a 1, I mean, it look like somebody else.
That's somebody that I used to know.
Uh,
Right. Any other requests? You can make it anything. You could request the new ship right here and now.
but then what fun would Ferris have going and getting it?
Yeah,
Well,
that
that
was-
depends on
exactly.
who wants to kill his fun.
Spaceship.
Could save yourself a trip, man.
Yeah, but what are we gonna do with all this equipment I keep building if we don't run any fucking dungeons?
Ferris, you can have your brand new car right now.
Just sell the ship. We get a ship here, then we take that one and sell it.
Hmm. No. No, I won't ask for the ship. I want to earn the ship. Ooh. I do know what can be asked in relation to the ship, though. Don't know if there's an actual part or if it's something we'd have to create, but basically a way to hide its presence as a pretext ship. So we know that they sort of sometimes exist, because we had that, I think it was like a hitman group or a bounty group that went up to what looked like a cargo carrier wink in orbit that was probably something very, very dangerous. So some of that tech that we could stick in the cargo hold and install on the new ship, so we could actually get some use out of it, as opposed to having to park it somewhere.
That is sort of just an existing ship fitting. That's essentially just the sensor mask.
Oh. You already have one of those? Oh. Well, the sensor mask on this one only works at long distances.
Like in orbit.
I suppose that is a long distance.
I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab a steak.
Ooh,
I know it. I know what I want, but I also know that it's not something I can ask for. So it's kind of above what my what our pay grade is.
What are you looking at?
The ghost mantle.
Ghost mantle.
I saw that in there somewhere, but immediately went, that's
Oh, it's an artifact.
yes. We get into artifacts. I'm completely outclassed.
What else am I supposed to build? I can build literally anything at this point with my eyes closed. What else am I supposed to go for? You guys keep leaving me here to keep building shit.
It's fine as long as you build stuff for not just one person.
No one asks for anything.
All right, build me a ghost mantle.
I mean, I'll need pre-tech salvage. For
Yeah,
that.
you just asked. Nobody. Okay, I just asked, and now you're giving me excuses.
We can ask for pretext salvage.
Ooh, that's a good point, actually.
It is
True.
Do they have any though?
I mean, what are they gonna do with it?
You can ask for
That's probably
something to
not an
make
answer
her
I wanted.
make your
Wait.
job easier.
I mean, I already had this. What Vendotron's for?
That is what Vendotron's for. Yeah, some. I don't know how much they give, but some amount of pretext salvage.
Look, I can't ask you for what I want if I don't know what I want.
I think that's a lot of it. We don't know what's next after where we're at. I did try to look for. This has surprisingly few hacking things for what it is.
I wonder if more of that's in cities.
I have not looked.
There's a couple things in cities for hacking because it does the cyberpunk cyber deck thing.
Oh no, the Decker. I would like to take over an entire 4-hour session and just do one thing.
But I mean, you have the thing that should have
that's
given you
what it
that
was.
skill buff, right?
Skill buff?
Yeah, the +1 because you asked for that.
Oh. I don't
The drugs? Oh,
think
that's something else.
Does
I'm
it
back.
actually have a buff on it? You're talking about I don't know where the hell it is now. The Netrunner glasses.
He's off getting a steak.
Yeah, because I
Got
built
me a
those
steak and a potato.
because I built those up to
Okay.
give you a +1 to the skill because that's as high as you can make them do that.
Yep, that's not noted on the sheet, so I will add it.
Forgot
Yeah.
your greens.
Hyper,
steak
where have you
potato.
been looking for the equipment upgrades?
Uh,
Modifications you can build.
it's under equipment mods.
You have a page for that.
Grabbing it.
Okay.
$90, $94 the PDF.
Yeah.
As a note, I will remind everybody, we always say sample mods. Not that this is the definitive list. Those are just samples.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the +1 to, I think, hacking for Sam, and then the +1 no for research when it comes to the research assistant I built for myself.
Yep.
I must have the wrong PDF. 94 ships from me.
91.
91 on the
PDF.
page, on the actual viewer, it's 94.
91. Yeah, okay.
It probably says it somewhere how many mods you can put on a thing.
You can put as many mods as you want on a thing. You just can't duplicate mods on a thing.
Your maximum number is how many you can maintain up to that maintenance score. After that, you have to go out of your way to keep them updated.
Gotcha. Pen me down for a stendo mag on the spike thrower.
Okay. Also, we should probably ask the guy if he'll give us some pretext crap.
Yeah. So no pretext starship, and no ghost mantle, but scrap. Put pretext salvage on the wish list.
Pretext scrap can be anything, including a Sci-Tech combat suit.
Could, but we just need pieces.
Exactly.
Any other requests?
What's our list so far?
Access to the operations network. New shell for Finn. Black slab for Sam. Pretext scrap for River.
Why did she just want pretext crap? Well, I mean, okay, so you know how like you need to give them the little Rubik's cubes so that they can get the little autisms out. Yeah, it's like that. She'll just fiddle with that in the back of the ship.
Keeps her busy.
No, so I got our new cargo for the upcoming systems. Yes, it does fit.
Master crafted devices require costly pre-made components and cost 10 times as much. Yeah. Man, I wish they put that in more bold. The end of left column on page 91, talking about the different levels of modification.
The different level of device style. So journey rate, normal, master crafted.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's
that
what
the first one requires no maintenance.
That was one of the first things I built that you helped me with on like that first planet where I'm like, I need a new knife, and then we made a mastercrafted knife. That was like the first thing.
Oh, so that's what that was. I totally didn't pay attention to what it was. I just, I'll help.
God, it
Sure.
really is. You guys just let Ina build whatever the fuck off in the back of the ship. Is that a fucking Gundam?
Why does it have swords now? I guess it has swords now.
Build Otterbot, put a gun on the back of the fucking truck. You just let her do whatever.
Oh, I suppose we could also... that would probably take up ship points. Unless it's a little thing that we give to our spare pilot. Kind of like the +1 that Sam gets to hacking. Make maybe a column modification, something else that helps our spare pilot to roll better for piloting checks.
I mean, I can do
Like
that.
having a master library.
It caps out at 1 for a mod like that, but I can totally do that.
Yeah. So I think it would help bring them back up, because obviously if we get pretext ship, we're not just ditching this one. It's on our register. And so we'd need to fly both of them back. Yeah, add that to your mod list.
I think we're getting sidetracked from making requests from our boss man.
Yeah.
But I think we've got everything we want to request from him.
Everything I think that's more or less reasonable that he could fulfill. I need your BRB again.
It's also the first time that I'm reading through the artifact section of the book.
I know, right? I want some of them. Just a few, though.
Good lord.
And if I can't find them, I'll just build them.
Also, somewhere in there, I saw a mention of a shield. Because you can't put certain modifications on shields. Why build a shield? You have 21 AC. Not for me. For the hacker. Who loves to run into danger.
Look, man, when you take the stimulants that he does, it just happens.
Oh, drugs.
Stimulants.
Drugs. Or are you thinking of asking for drugs?
Asking for drugs? I already asked for something, but I could ask for drugs.
I mean, shields aren't terrible. If you get one of the essentially stars with the number force shields, it's like a 15 AC.
No, that's not terrible at all.
I think, what is my AC?
And if your AC is already equal or better than the shield's AC, it gives you a +1 regardless.
I have to go look because I have all my stuff unequipped right now. Yeah.
Ooh. Hmm. Hypera also at some point penned me down for an infinite magazine. Because double mag plus infinite ammo. Just have a warframe gun. Like thrower go burr.
That's weird.
If you have an infinite magazine, you don't need an extended.
Yeah, I suppose. But the infinite magazine requires
I hope you appreciate
two
this
units
reference. That's what you're
a
getting.
unit of pretext salvage.
It only requires one because I can half that with Tinker Tier 2.
Right. We'll see if we get any pretext salvage. Anyways,
Just make him
I'm
a
done.
headband.
Huh.
Man has no idea.
The combat field uniform is not actually showing up on the sheet as an armor class. Interesting.
I'm now finally looking at the spreadsheet. Now that I'm done looking at the book, I will get all that into our manifest.
Is yours working? Test.
I mean, is it set to readied?
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. Then.
Because you didn't click the button on the combat page. The readied armor.
Oh, when I change it, it flicks off. Okay. Well, see, I didn't think I clicked it with the other one either, but it probably was still on. I had just unreadied it. That's interesting. Huh. Alright. I'll just have to try to remember that. Also, why do I have system strain? I shouldn't have that.
Oh wow, nukes exist in this game.
Not system strength, but
You're surprised they have Gundams, and you're surprised they have nukes.
I'm surprised that we can just get nukes.
I can probably build.
we
a nuke.
can't
Give
just
me.
get.
I could build
For
one. Give me
now.
like 3 days.
he knows some wonderful people from Colombia.
What?
So the deal
No.
is with nukes in this game, they're not as effective as you would assume, because any source of power that's using that can do spike drills is it automatically in its presence snuffs out nuclear reactions.
Oh,
Welcome to antimatter, bitch.
the arms race has been won.
That's why you carry antimatter warheads.
So you have to have a pseudo nuke in order to actually have a weapon of that scale. Regular nukes, a nuke snuffer knocks that out.
Nuke snuffer.
Yep.
That's why he has a green nose. Got it.
That's the author's way of saying, yeah, you could get a nuke, but fuck you.
What are you gonna do with it, forehead? Hang it up on your wall.
Set it off on a TL2 planet. That's what.
Oh shit, that's a very good point. We could recreate the fucking megaton from Fallout.
Oh.
Oh, no. No. You know what? When we get to the other sector, we do that there, because it'll be funny.
Does that
And
count as
won't
war?
be our
just,
problem.
we just drop a nuke on him and just let him build a society around it.
Wait. No, sorry. I take that back. We cannot be the Capellans. So anyways, I think that roundtable meeting is done. But back to the conversation with Hayes.
He looks at you all.
Back.
I don't think Kyle's back yet.
Yeah, I don't think so
Yeah.
either.
There he is. So he goes over your request. Access to the ops network, the new shell for Finn, the black slab for Sam, and pretext scrap for River. Well, unfortunately, the only one I can't really work with you with is the pretext scrap.
Damn.
That's got to go to R&D if we have it on hand. You could find them and ask them, but they're not going to give that up easily. The black slab, we can make that happen. And the shell for Finn. Pontifex is a little flashy based off of what I'm reading here. But we can make that happen. Let's see. And he types into the data slab. They are back ordered, so you will be looking at 2 months of lead time. And based on this, it does not need to resemble the initial user, so we'll just whatever they get in stock, and we'll let you know when it comes in.
Okay.
If you don't like the one that comes in, then well, you're looking at another 2 months of lead time for the next one. So it really comes down to what you like. And then access to the FSC operations network. Unfortunately, we can only give that to our security officers and acquisitions officers. So we'll have to do this. And he types onto his computer. And you get an email. Congratulations on your promotions to acquisitions officer, Mr. Galloway. Security specialist for the 2 security guys. Mr. Turner, don't really have any role that you fit into, so you're finance. Congratulations.
Outstanding.
Wonderful.
I can taste the irony.
I just real. Oh fuck! Oh no!
Thankfully, for the purposes of the boat, that doesn't mean he has access to the finances.
Sir, with all due respect, I'm not all that great with money.
Are you there?
Congratulations, you're now in finance.
Yeah, that's the perfect kind of financial officer.
Cook the books. Cook the books.
Finn, we have to cook.
This crypto scam won't run itself, Finn.
Michael looks over at Finn. Well, I guess it looks like we're going to have to get you some access to the bank accounts.
Fuck. Okay.
And yes, this is Mr. GM, my way of saying that. Yes, now Finn has access to the bank.
We're gonna go broke. Hell yeah.
I mean, we don't know that he's horribly in debt.
Nobody knows he's massively in debt yet.
Yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, with that, Finn, you now have access to all the ship's finances.
Damn it, Hilly. Why would you put me in this position?
The ship currently has over 10 million credits in the ship's hold. How much is your debt?
Look at that.
Like 5 million.
You just cripple our party goal right here for
Do it.
no fucking
Do it.
reason.
Is Finn a man of integrity?
Depends. Is anyone watching?
I guess we're gonna find out, aren't we?
I know,
Yes, I'm
right?
always watching the bank accounts. I have
It's
extra intelligence now.
He's security. He doesn't need to have access to those.
Yes, I do.
He acts as the ship's quartermaster, basically.
Oh, gross. Why'd you give him that?
Because he's the only one that's willing to do the cargo suit for me.
Taran, you know what you need to do.
Yeah, I need to open up an Excel sheet.
Anna has access to the accounts because she has to pay off things like the repair costs. That's her job. And now Finn has access because he's our finance guy.
You know, this is reminding me of every other place I've ever worked. IT is the only department that doesn't have access to anything.
Well, what do you have, you fucking guy?
It's true. All of our
Look-
stuff
look,
has to go
anything
to
that-
accounting.
Yep, anything that you have to buy can be approved by me.
See? Again, just like work, I have to break into everything in order to get anything done.
What do you even need to buy? You could just Google the answer.
Don't you have to work tonight?
No. I don't think I could run Astral Reach or Luminous Moon. If I did, I'd just be dead.
Yeah.
So yeah, you all are now officially on the books as those ranks. And Mr. Galloway, you have access to the FSC operations.
Superb.
So any question you have about FSC operations, you can just ask, and we'll play it from there.
Okay.
Finn Ushell will be in 2 months' time. And when it comes in, I am going to randomly roll for everything about the character.
As you should.
Finn is now a 5'2" Chinese woman.
Oh, Ghost in the Shell.
Bing chilling.
Oh, no.
No, I didn't say young Chinese.
Also, Bing chilling.
I do look forward to it in 2 months if I'm still alive by then.
Well, we've got to go run a dungeon, so hey, you may get your debt cleared before then. And then your next character's already lined up. It's great.
Then my next character is also going to have to be an accountant.
All right. And then Sam. You don't know how, but at one point when you were out of your quarters, a member of SFC snuck in a black slab and placed it on your desk.
Ah, wherever would this come? Wherever did this come from? I don't
Santa
know,
Claus.
but I know where it's going.
Santa Claus.
Sandy Claus. I should probably put that in my inventory.
I believe that will cover your check-in.
I assume we probably should get refilled here anyways, because home port.
Yes, I will actually say, because of the check-in, they refuel and replenish your stores for free.
Do we still need to run the repair on the 1 point of damage we took?
Probably a good idea.
Yep, might as well.
So they aren't handling that for us, which, okay.
We'll say yes. They are handling that as well.
Refuel processed.
I'll have to add that later because the compendiums are missing. Okay.
The what's missing?
Oh,
Yeah.
So it seems.
Shit. Look at that.
That makes sense, though. And just,
Sucks.
I'll look up the specifics later here.
Yeah.
I think we're just flying around dropping off shit for now anyway.
As soon as we run that dungeon, I can get more pre-tech salvage. I need it. I fucking need it.
When do we get a Star Wolf poster in here? Looking
Yeah,
at
I
one on the
mean-
walls.
I mean, as far as Finn knows, it's always been there.
A Star Wolf poster. Where is that?
okay.
I've got that. I recognize
Carter's
the guy
updated.
on it.
Cargo's updated. Repaired, refueled. Anyone have anything else they want to do on headquarters?
I guess while they're out doing stuff, I'll pick up the 500 worth of scrap just so that I don't have to eat into the ton of it that we have while we're on planet.
Okay. What are you doing with the scrap?
We're gonna get to work on the Extendo Mag mod for Artyom.
All right. How long will that take?
Double checking the things on that. I always forget where that is for the time. 1 second. 1 week per minimum skill level, and extended mag is 1, so a week.
So on the 18th, that will be completed. So you are refueled.
Oh, that does count as a gear mod, which means Tinker level 1 does apply, so I can spend half as much, 250 on scrap. Cool. I'll just use my personal funds, because fuck it.
Okay. All right. Refueled, repaired. Nobody else has anything to do. I guess we'll take off the next morning. So leave on the 12th.
You can't
Alright.
take the sky from me.
So you leave, you spend the night, you leave on the 12th. It is a day to get to grid. Unless you want to try to cut the time.
What would be the roll to cut the time? Or
Uh,
what DC?
DC 10 pilot. Yeah, DC 10 pilot.
Yeah, fuck it.
Oh, DC 9. Sorry.
Alright. Fuck it. Let's try it. I haven't actually skill rolled a pilot thing in a while. Nope, the bonus from Starfarer wouldn't apply. This is just standard piloting, not spike drill. Here we go. Oof.
So,
Not
on a
quite
failure,
nine.
it takes twice as long.
Oof.
So it takes 2 days to get to grid.
Well, that's 2 more days for Ina to work on thing.
You land on grid.
All right. Time to fuck with the ship's manifest again. So we have a bunch of cargo that we're picking up.
To the Excel sheets.
I have already transferred all the stuff that we're picking up, or that we picked up on Zwalfer, as well as all the stuff that we're picking up on the grid. Now, time to sell all the stuff that we have on the grid.
Finn.
Yes, I am on it. How much was
What? No. Over my dead body.
You're busy hauling stuff, you just said.
Wondrous. I love this. I'm gonna just sit here with my otter and popcorn.
Stuff.
I love keeping everyone on edge. Will he, won't we? Nah.
So, Finn, you're supposed to collect 56,000 credits on this planet.
Uh-huh.
Some of that could just be redirected.
Mm-hmm. I don't have access to financials. IT can't have that, remember?
You're also like 12 years old, so
Exactly. Who would let the IT people look at finances? Nobody
you might
trusts
spend-
them.
You might.
Exact-
You're like 12. You might spend it on something frivolous like gotcha games.
Yeah, that would be ridiculous. We can't let Sam look at that kind of stuff.
What planet was this again?
Grid.
Grid. Alright.
Oh god, they're serious.
Okay, it's been noted and put it into the funds.
look, we have an honest financial guy here.
Look at that face. That's a face you can trust.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fuck it up day 1.
Exactly.
Maybe day 15.
So you added the 56,000 to the ship's credit pool?
Doing it now because I was putting on a spreadsheet as well.
You fuck it up on the second day, so you can write it off as a rookie mistake. Then fuck it up on the 15th day.
Don't worry, it takes 3 days to hit the bank. Checks in the mail.
I'm gonna get working on that instant cooking grenades, so when he eventually does betray us, he'll just blow up.
What is the roll for a grenade?
There we go.
I don't know. I'll just let it print one, then blow him up.
So you can go ahead and remove the grid contracts there, Ferris, as the finance officer has taken receipt of payment.
Alrighty.
What an
Remember, if the
unenviable
numbers are off, I will put a bullet in your brain.
fucking do it.
Impact sum.
I
The
don't
boss
have that
pays
one.
the
Wait till
ego.
next time. I need to have the checkbox for Taran dies. You gotta wait for the next session.
You know, I've always wondered how Green Lantern versus the Punisher would go.
Not well.
You better have 2 bullets in that case.
So it'll be 24.
You know, as soon as I get some more pre-tech, we can make that as many bullets as you want.
Fantastic.
Okay. So you let me know when you have the cargo offloaded.
Cargo is offloaded.
So with the cargo offloaded, you're making for the system's edge.
Offload the 2-grade cargo, unload all of the stuff going to the next system, the next 2 systems, and then going with the system's edge.
So it is a day's worth of travel to the system's edge. Would arrive at the system's edge on the 15th. And somebody roll me a d12. All right. We have arrived at the system's
Oh boy, spike drill time. Let's see. And here within the last year. Nope, trimming the course. Yep.
One second
Learn my
before we
lesson.
do that. What was the when did you jump from Baylor to Almar? That would have been the 10th.
10th or the 9th?
We'll go with the 10th. So it would be less than 6 months from your previous jump.
Yep. Based LG7. We'll trim the course. Again, lesson learned from last time, just going to put 2 in the travel days. So it would be basically a day and a half. Because it's under 10 at autos. We can only get good rolls on spike drills.
So, someone roll me another d12.
Hypera, go.
Alrighty then. Outstanding.
Incredible.
As you exit the spike drill, a comet similar to Halley's Comet, how it comes around the entire solar system once every, comes straight through the jump point and just barely misses you in its cloud of exhaust gas.
I'm gonna take some pictures because that's probably pretty as fuck.
It really is.
So did that follow us through the jump, or did we jump right next to it?
You jumped right next to it.
Ooh.
Basically.
New wallpaper saved.
Is this the intro to Voyager?
Additionally, as you come out, Michael, you get a message.
Okay.
It is from Dr. Tristan LeBlanc, who you met previously.
Yep.
And it is a spec sheet readout of the unknown device that you had submitted to them, including a suspected manufacturer of the Mez Research Institute.
What could they possibly want with us?
Interesting.
Naughty, naughty.
I don't know what you're talking about. You're paranoid. Nobody on this ship is out to get you.
Yet.
No, it's all the people outside the ship that I'm worried about.
That's a complete lie, Ferris. We all know that you're worried about Finn now.
Worried about, no. Concerned for, yes.
Oh, Finn, you had 2 days in transit to stare at the financial spreadsheet.
Those are big numbers.
There are.
That's a lot of money, man.
It is. I'm very tempted. It's like, it's right there. It's a
couple buttons away.
It could solve a lot of problems.
Okay. Are you heading into which system, which planet? Smilpa Avi or
We have more cargo for Smilpa Abbey. Let's go there.
When he inevitably steals money from it, we inevitably shoot him. Can we let the otter get a few shots in when he drops?
Look, if I'm stealing money, you won't know.
Or will we?
I'm telling Hilly privately. It'll just happen one day. If it happens.
So you head off to Smilpa Abbey. It's 24 hours unless you try to trim the course.
Sure.
There you go.
Hey.
So you get there end of this day. And you can offload cargo as you wish. This is the planet you were on previously where you chased, where you stole the information for the specialty bionutrient paste.
Oh yeah, that's right. We found out someone stole a whole shipment, and then we may or may not have disabled them and stole 1 ton of cargo. Oops.
I mean, I knew that. We get to see if the authorities give a shit.
So as you roll into orbit, roll me a d6.
I think I'm going to take this one. I'm taking Captain's prerogative.
Please, not the D6. Anything but a D6.
I am so glad I took Captain's prerogative.
Well, I'll see you guys next game.
As you get through orbit, did you destroy that ship previously?
We did not. We left it to essentially act as our ability to our fall guys.
So, whatever happened after you left, the ship is still in orbit with an active distress beacon.
Remember, all distress beacons are a death trap.
Wait, no, that happened at the edge of the system. Or
So wait,
did
the
it
ship
happen
is just in
orbit?
orbit around the planet right now?
Or did they tow it back?
In the business.
Obviously, it's a setup.
You know, things don't
Think
wait
about how
for
profitable it is to just set up a distress beacon and wait for hapless adventurers to wander in.
I could just like nudge it towards the planet, you know. Just saying.
I mean, it
Yeah,
sounds
but
like
we don't
a
want to
whole-
be implicated in any crimes.
I mean, it sounds like a whole bunch of their problem.
Yeah, a whole bunch of their problem.
So you bypass it and go down onto the planet. You make sure to dock somewhere that you didn't dock previously.
Yep.
And you
Don't
can-
want those fucking middle-level employees recognizing us.
And you are good to unload your cargo.
Superb.
Mr. Finn,
Yes.
you are listed to take receipt of 367,000 credits for the offload of the cargo.
Damn fine job, gentlemen. It's going in the bank.
The
And
bank.
Once in there, I'll update the manifest.
Let's see. 367. Move that number here.
Credit pool has been updated.
Okay. Can update the manifest. And manifest update.
All right. You leave immediately for the next planet.
Was this the only place in this system where we could get gas?
No, you can get gas at the other planet as well. The other planet is a TL4 planet.
All right, we'll get gas at the other spot. Time to leave.
It'll be 24
Because it's
hours
fun.
unless you wish to trim the course.
It'll be 48 hours.
All right.
Get the same roll as last time.
Yep.
Finn, roll me a d6.
Here we go. 6.
All right. In transit, you complete the extended mag. Yeah.
Wasn't that still a week out?
It's been a week.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I marked this as the wrong date then.
You started on the 11th. The 18th would have been a week.
I had the wrong date then. My bad. I'll delete this then.
And you arrive on Ortesh on the 19th.
Fantastic. I don't think we've ever been here before.
You have not. This
So, yeah.
is the home planet of the Corsiag Union of Planets. So this is their true base, original base.
As opposed to the interstellar Corsiag Union of Planets.
Correct. As such, you do notice as you fly between Similpi Ava and Ortesh that a lot of the military presence, the special naval presence around Similpa Avi, doesn't exist here. Instead, there's a smaller blockade force of patrol, small frigates.
That's odd. Wasn't it like chock-a-block full of military ships, or was that at the other?
All the military ships are currently at the other planet, but you do know that there should be at least another fleet's worth of vessels somewhere.
That's going to get mentioned to the boss as something weird.
Huh, that's weird.
But you are now on Ortesh, so you are good to offload cargo. So, Mr. Finn, that is to add to the ship's credit pool 352,000 credits.
Okay. Let's see.
Excellent transfer. Great job.
I am a credit to my company. You said it was 352K.
Yeah, that's correct. 352,000.
All right. Oh, silly me. Accident. I almost put in the wrong credit pool amount.
That would be disastrous.
As a note, Finn, if you click on the coins next to ship's credit,
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Thank you. It's very helpful.
Have we received payment?
you have received payment.
Fantastic. Goodbye, cargo contracts. If you will today to find a way to disable somebody's fucking browser extension site. They keep trying to spell check the cargo manifest or translate it into Japanese.
Translate it into Japanese. That's a new one.
Yeah, that might only temporarily work depending on what that shell ends up being.
Finn becomes a Japanese businessman.
Did you? When was your? Did you do ship's maintenance last month?
You talking to me? Because I
No, you
didn't have
all-
control over it.
Okay,
at that
no,
point.
you all did.
Yeah, I recall doing it at some point.
I've updated the.
Yep.
So you have the cargo offloaded. And if you have nothing to take on, it is 24 hours to the system's edge. Unless you want to try.
Shall I trim the course?
Sure.
Yeah, let's just go. We can offload this next set of cargo, and then we can go to dungeon.
Finally!
Dungeon. Hey,
Just made it.
Just made it.
So that is 12 hours to the system's edge. So you arrive same day. And you have not been to this next system before.
Oh, you know what? We were also going to refuel there.
Yeah, you can go ahead and add your refuel.
Refuel. All right. So we haven't been here before, and we haven't gotten any travel information. Would
So-
that count as uncharted?
Yes, that would be uncharted.
Not fire pilot score. Not going to trim the course. Only one hex. If things go well, 3 travel days.
So that should be against the 13.
I remember last time people wanted to help with the roll. Does anyone want to try and do something helpful?
Well, considering Sam's over there dinking around with the con, sure. An unexplored jump.
As
Unexplored
usual, as usual, I am going to use my amazing leadership to help coordinate everyone that's working on this.
Not gonna lie, that long day yesterday has taken it out of me. Give me a.
Apparently, no.
I want to use survive to navigate any dangerous terrain that might come up.
See, there's not anything
No.
that could jump.
No? Okay.
That could jump out at us. Well, no, actually, this is unexplored sector, so that is exactly what we should be protecting against with sensor ghosts and that sort of thing. Trying to make sure we don't get ambushed on our way in. Would that work?
It's a good thought and useful, but doesn't help with the jump.
Oh, right, that doesn't help with the jump itself.
You can definitely
That'll
do
help them
that.
Get in system.
Well, that's within the system, though. My brain is fried. Any help would be appreciated here, guys.
Can't really help you with piloting directly, so
No. I mean,
How to
I
help
usu-
them.
I usually have something in mind, but I'm
I mean,
It's all right.
You are the con.
Ferris can
rep.
just do this on his own.
I mean, yeah, we could also do that.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I could tinker around with the engines a bit, see if we can up that bonus. We'll do that.
Unfortunately, you did that last time he did a blind jump.
So it has to be a different thing each time.
Narratively, you've already tinkered around with the engines for the jump. So
Yeah,
you're saying
the
you're going to tinker around even more with the engines?
increased
I see.
difficulty. Yeah.
I see.
Well, I mean, the worst case scenario is that we get lost for another 3 days. It's fine.
I love being lost.
That's definitely not the worst, but okay.
I got nothing this time, sorry.
That's
You've
fine.
got this.
Here we go.
Black hole sun.
The one
Eh.
roll I don't make the entire session. Oh boy. All right. Then base time in transit, then make another pilot check.
So that's 3 days there. It's now the 22nd. You're still in transit.
I'm gonna get started on that pilot upgrade mod for our co-pilot. I'm gonna start working on that like right now.
Wow. Okay. And because we're still in transit, I don't think we have to reuse fuel.
No, you do not.
Just roll another piloting skill check. Add the
It's
same
still against the
double
13.
pilot modifier. Still against 13.
There you go.
There we go.
So it takes you 6 days to make the full trip. It is now the 25th again. It is Friday when you come out. At the system's edge, so roll me a d12.
Taran, go.
Taran, I put up a poll on the Twitch.
I was wondering who did that. What is it?
Let's see.
What? Oh.
No, Taran.
I just wanted to do it for myself.
All right. You emerge on the edge of the Proteina system.
I regret I have no channel points to bet.
Boo womp.
I was just warming up the dice.
All right, con man. I mean, man on the con, do your thing.
All right. What are the? God, I haven't done this in forever.
So you're doing a sensor roll.
Yes. Is that on the ship?
Yep.
Okay. Sensor roll. Let's see. Skill programming. And is it my standard 3d6 dice pool?
Yep.
Okay. Is there anything else like observer, target, that kind of stuff, or?
So you would be doing single roll, as there is no target.
Single roll. There's no, I don't see that.
So
there it
where it
is.
says rolling
Negative for
as,
passive.
Yeah, single roll using observer with no opposed. Okay.
and then are you doing active or passive sensors?
For a sensor ghost,
Passive?
we want, well, passive is less likely for us to be spotted. Active is more likely to succeed. Let's just go ahead and do passive.
All right. So your observer modifier would be +1 for being a frigate, and then -2 for using passive sensors. So a total -1.
Yeah, -2. Oop. -2 + 1, so -1. Okay.
Yep. All right.
Not bad.
As you come out of the drive and start scanning, two big things pop out at you. There is 2 space stations in orbit around Shrackle, as well as 2
Coyote Khan
moons.
just resubbed for 26 months. Taran would never steal.
And there's very minimal traffic from the planet to either moon or to space station. Instead, all traffic seems to be from one of the moons, the space stations, out of the system. The planet itself stands out because there is a massive radiation.
Massive what? Sorry, I've got music in my ear.
Massive radiation.
Oh, a radiation belt. Okay. Oof.
Is it coming from a nearby star or a particular planet?
From the planet.
Yeah, it's coming out from the planet. I'm assuming there's some kind of a... Well, we don't know yet. But yeah, I'm going to relay that. As is, no modifications this time.
I mean, we have delivery, so...
Not a lot of people in the system, and we have deliveries. Interesting. Not suspect at all.
Look, there's nothing weird about the biotech livestock astronautic compact thing that we have. It's luxury, by the way.
The less we ask about it, the better.
Yeah.
Or how about luxury medical sapient livestock?
Oh my god.
Just get it off of the ship
Oh,
already.
boy.
Fee.
Yep.
The feeder has returned.
You said that the traffic goes from the station out?
It comes from the 2 space stations to its first moon of Thorhall. There is life on the planet. There's just not much traffic going from to.
Yeah, it's just the space stations to the moon, if I remember.
All those cargo contracts have disappeared from the list. So I was checking the spreadsheet looking for the blue and it's gone. Shit. Just describing the cargo stuff. We wing it and go to the most free merchant looking space station and ask.
You're the pilot.
Are you literally going to a space station and asking for directions?
I've never been here. Have you been here?
I mean, probably not, but let's see what I know about this place.
What are we looking for?
I probably know Jack, so.
Well, let's hope that's our contact.
Nah, he's off for today.
Directions it is.
Do you know what they look like?
But one day towards the space station.
All right. So you spend the day moving towards one of the space stations. When you dock, you have arrived at Quick 7. It is a medium-sized space station, enough docking for about 12 ships. It's a simple spire station, so it has 4 levels of 3 docks, and a central part of the top of the spire is the main gathering hall. You dock and make your way there, and there's a couple other ships there as well. The crews are in the main docking area at the top of the spire, and they don't really acknowledge you coming in as anything strange.
Who's ready for the Space Waffle House?
The Grapple House?
I guess I'm going to go around and meet some new people and see what's up with the system.
All right.
You know what? A beer sounds nice. I think it's time to have a beer about it.
Wow.
Ouch!
I keep...
There's your snake eyes.
Today is just... I've already had snake eyes once. Today's just not my day.
Wow.
Double snake eyes. What does it mean?
It's been kind of a one kind of day today.
Yeah, it has been a one sort of day.
So they don't really... People don't really try to engage with you when you talk with them, start asking questions. They brush you off largely. They look you up and down, and just, you aren't able to join into any of these more minor crew looking groups. Arden, you said you were going for a beer?
Yep, it's time to have a beer about it.
Are you going to try to connect with bartender or other patrons as well?
Yeah.
Let's see your connect roll. See if you can beat the chief.
It won't be hard today.
He'll try the charisma route. Less consummate professional, more just I'm here for a beer. Holy shit!
See?
God damn. Yeah.
Is that casual crit?
Not quite.
Not quite.
It was only a 5.
Almost.
Almost. So they get along. You see Michael's kind of striking out, so you give it your shot, and they do open up a bit more to you. Mainly because a lot of them look like they're crew from mining operations, different freighter transports that are hauling minerals away. And what you learn from them is that the vast majority of traffic that you've been watching is going to a mining facility, Thorol. And because the mining facility is owned by a third-party company that's not native to the system, a lot of people just bypass the planet of Shrackle simply because of the radiation and just the nature of the planet. Any place that glows in the dark isn't a place that they want to be. It's weird, it's unnatural.
Right.
However, they do say that there are people who go into the planet for trade, and there is millions of people down there. How they're surviving, we don't know. But obviously, they make do.
So these miners, are they out of system workers, or are they
Yep.
from the system?
They are outer
Alright.
system workers. With some of them coming from Corsiag, some are from Almarn, some are from Dane. Those are coming from the northern section of the system, coming down in these freight jobs.
Maybe use my good connect roll, see if they know any free merchants that they can, maybe give their contact info or something else, because we're new to the system and we got a bunch of cargo and it's got to go somewhere, but we looked at the traffic patterns and it just don't make sense. I mean, it makes sense now that they've talked about an off-world mining operation, but we're not sure if they're going to the planet or if it's going to the mining execs. We got a lot of luxury cargo on board, and go to the system, go to the planet. Okay, what about the planet?
So they look at you and they repeat the freight handler's mantra, essentially, which is wherever the stamp says it goes, it goes. If executives want it delivered to the moon base, they would have said take it to the moon base.
Okay. I guess that's all I really need to do. Pay for my beer, pay for a couple of the more talkative people. What am I looking at credits wise?
For the couple of people you talked with, about probably 20 credits, maybe.
Take that on my personal funds. Wish them a good evening and head back to the ship.
You head back as well, boss man, or are you gonna?
No,
Right,
I'm heading back out. I mean, I'm heading back to the ship, I should say.
All right. So what's the plan? Is you want to head to the planet, deliver it, or are you going to try to see what else is going on?
Well, typically getting rid of cargo is going to be our first call, so...
I'd wager whatever is saving those people from the radiation probably has something to do with our missing starship. So to the planet.
Right. Are you going to trim the course, or are you just going standard?
I don't need to provide any buffer room for any mods that he is making, I don't think. So we'll just go standard.
You arrive on the 27th. As you come through atmosphere, sensor readings for radiation go off the charts. Anybody who has active suits inside, Geiger counters are going off. It's letting you know this is bad. It's getting through the ships, the shield plating bad. It's not fatal yet, but this is insane levels of radiation, and you're still in orbit.
No,
Can we not do that? I don't want to get cancer. Can we leave?
Look, just make a rad suit.
I'm hopping into Vendotron. That's got to protect me at least a little bit more. Probably not, but fuck this.
Time to at least get out the vacuum suits.
You all suit up?
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to.
Hey, I'll go. I'll suit up.
Yeah.
Everybody
Survival
suits up.
gear on.
Give you a little bit more buffer. You make it through atmosphere and to the planet's surface. And as you're coming in, you finally are able to lock onto the settlement in which you're going to drop off cargo. And it is full dome settlements, but as you're coming in, you notice that the domes are like 3, 4, 5 layers thick. Each one with its own radiation scrubbing gear, and each one keeps trying. You get through, and they sort of chamber lock you through, like going through the Panama Canal. So each one goes through trying to desterilize you a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more. When you finally get inside through all 5 layers, it's radiation dips out a lot more. So you can't, it's getting to acceptable background radiation limits, but there's still enough radiation there to, if you were a doctor, cause general concern, but it seems like everybody here is just living with it.
Huh.
So it's like India.
It's okay, I didn't want kids anyway.
I like how we just decided to do this, and then it's like, hey, you want cancer? We're going to the radiation planet. Fucking goddamn.
Well, then we can figure out why it's irradiated. I mean,
Why do we
spaceship
want to
is.
know why it's irradiated?
Because this is where the spaceship is.
It's on the planet?
Well, it wasn't not on the planet.
Mm-hmm. Where else do you get spaceships except on planet?
You know, I think the black hole would have been the better option, honestly.
Well, we had no idea until we got here. It's fine.
We could have turned around!
No, we're already here. I don't want to expense that shit.
You could just take it out of the engineering budget.
I mean, the infinite budget that engineering has? Yeah.
Yeah. Just sell some of that scrap.
I'll remember this, IT.
It's
So
okay.
you're good to offload your cargo here.
I'm gonna replace all your shit with HP stuff.
I hear fleet shops have short memories anyway.
That's it. I'm gonna make all of the shit that Rabbit wants to do require proprietary HP printer in.
You're the one dealing with the only printers on the ship, so go off.
So,
I'm
Mr.
making-
Finance Officer,
Yes.
you are good to take receipt of 150,000 credits.
All right, 150,000.
Looks like it's been added to the ship's credit pool. You're good to remove it from inventory there, Ferris.
Okay. And that's the last of our cargo. And while Artyom is doing that, I guess we're gonna stay on the planet for just a little while. We gotta figure out where the hell this ship lead might be.
Came all this way.
Wait, you want to stay here on the irradiated planet?
I thought you didn't want to leave here.
Spaceship!
Spaceship!
Yeah, well, we dropped off the cargo. We're good to go.
Oh, now he wants to leave. I see.
Well, he
how
got
it is.
paid.
Yeah.
I mean, we got paid.
Yeah. It's only going to the Taran fund.
What Taran fund?
There's no Taran fun yet.
He would know. He's the financial officer.
Why the fuck is there a charge for hyena orphanage?
Those poor orphans.
Anyways, I need to step away for just a moment. You're
Wait, he's the one that wants to search for the ship.
Yep.
Well, I'm just waiting Vendotron, and hopefully with that and the vac suit, maybe I won't die of cancer as fast as you guys will.
Oh, settle down there, Boogie.
Wait, is Ferris gone? All right,
Yeah.
negative 5 million.
Negative 5 million.
Nah.
Comes back. All right, guys, let's go. Yep. Do we have enough to get off the planet? Well, maybe. What do you mean, maybe?
All for it. You should do it.
Mm.
Even if you're not rolling for it, just flip a coin, and we're just not going to say anything.
There's too many eyes. He's gonna be watching that counter.
I know. Just flip a coin and just leave it there. See if he asks.
Alright, I put my vote in. Which means someone else will have to redeem the prediction. Whenever it so decides to come true, or the end of the stream happens. Whichever one.
Something has me blasted. Wasn't this tired earlier, and oof. Didn't work that late. It only took us about 2 or 3 hours to get that stuff replaced.
You got sleep?
Yeah. That's why I don't know why I'm tired.
You know, I think I'm doing pretty good for myself for operating on 1 hour since yesterday.
Don't keep doing that or you end up like me.
You know, that's a future Hypera problem. And
Hey, that's what I said too!
Future Hypera is a dickbag.
The future is now.
Future Hypera has raccoon eyes.
Don't worry. Future Hypera also thinks that me, past Hypera, is an asshole, so it balances out.
Probably more stupid kid. You didn't have to stay up till server maintenance, Rabbit. Ferris is gonna come back, and so did you find it? Find what?
I mean, I could consult the Brain Trust in his stead, but I don't think I will.
You gonna make him do it?
Well, of course. He wants to find the ship, and he also stepped away, so that sounds like a skill issue.
I don't even know if Sam knows anything about this ship. Did he say anything?
Not really.
I think he mentioned, like, once or twice about, hey, we're gonna go, like, find a facility thing, and there's gonna be a ship there, and it's gonna be cool, and there's gonna be pre-tech. Maybe he mentioned just the pre-tech to Inna. That's all I remember.
Something earned the ship.
Well, the facility's obviously on the moon. There's nothing else here. Aside from radiation.
Maybe the radiation is the shield from the ship, and yeah, we're gonna die down here.
It's a fine day to die for democracy.
Oh. I think that was the end of the voting for your thing, Hypera.
Yep. Now we just get to see it play out, or if the stream ends first. Then everyone gets their stuff back.
Oh, is that how that works? If it doesn't, if I don't hit
You have
predict?
you have to clear it if we end and there is no result. But I think I have worded in such a way of which there will be a result one way or the other.
Oh, yeah, you have, because, I mean, if it ends and we get the party goal, then yeah, that answers it. And somebody get your 5,000
Okay, sorry about
points.
that.
Oh, he's back.
Little pilot's room kind of forced me to leave. Has anyone else done anything? Everyone else?
No, I don't think
Seven.
Sam even knows about this ship.
Nothing that you know of.
Pretty sure we mentioned it at the end of the like, hey, we're gonna leave the shield planet. What are we doing next? Oh, we can go find a pretext starship. People had concerns about it, being a big red flag of come shoot us.
Yeah, and so far we ain't seeing it.
There's a lot of radiation.
Have you gone and looked?
I don't know, I'm not a pilot.
Yeah, I don't have a direct link to the brain trust. I just have the Bean tablet.
You can ask the Brain Trust, see if they know anything.
They were the ones he was consulting in the first place.
Oh, they don't know where it is either? How are we
We
supposed
don't
to
have
find it?
Oh my god. Okay. Hilly, quick question. Did I get any coordinates from my searching? Or do I have to track this facility down? It was just, planet listed.
Yeah, there's rough coordinates, and you are currently what would that be? A couple million kilometers away?
Ah, it isn't the moon.
Shit! Well, we had to come here anyways, because we had cargo.
I appreciate the cancer.
Quit lying about your cancer, Boogie.
Hey, I'm not that fat.
I don't know when the cancer gets done with you.
You're not supposed to hope you have cancer, Boogie.
I have a wonderful idea for a tattoo.
Hey, does anybody else taste green?
Anyway.
Does that match up with any of the stations that we picked up when we came in a system?
The coordinates?
Yeah.
They match up closest with the moon of Meta.
That's no moon!
All right, time to leave Cancer Planet.
Huzzah.
Yay.
I switched out my clothing just to switch it back.
Good?
It's fine.
So you move to orbit around the moon.
Yep. Goodbye, Radiation Planet. I don't think we're taking any contracts for here again.
Do you try to trim the course, or are you just gonna fly there?
Not going to try and trim the course to get out of atmosphere, because that'd be bad. Let's just fly there. I'm
So
not
you fly
feeling
there.
morals for trim the course.
It is now the 28th, and it's Gotcha Day.
Did I hear Gotchi Cade?
Yes, you did. So, Taran, roll me a d6.
Love getting ones.
How many ones is that this session?
You get a message,
Uh.
Finn, and it simply states, "We've come to collect our debt. Hold position, and we will meet you."
Okay.
All right. And with that, Hypera, what dice would you like to roll?
We will go with D8.
All right. Make a a mental saving throw. All right. Roll me your D8. You make 10,000 credits.
Oh, hell yeah.
More Otterbots, here we come.
Let's go gambling.
And then Kyle, what dice would you like to roll?
Let's do the D12. I'm feeling lucky.
All right.
Actually, I'm not, but I'm doing D12 because it's funny.
Give me a mental saving throw.
Okay. Be the one roll you make.
Nope.
See? Nope.
Beautiful.
Don't worry, I'm sure the next roll will be high.
No.
So you lose 10 credits.
Oh.
He's so disappointed.
And you do not get your influencer rolls.
Yep. I'm on a losing streak.
I love gambling.
I blame the new finance minister.
All right.
Real shame.
So you are in orbit around the moon of Meta.
Is it owned by lizard people?
Oh god, we can find a quest
I
here.
remember there were multiple moons. Is this the one with the mining operation, or is this a different one?
This is not the moon with the mining operation.
Oh.
Though there is a few ships coming and going from the planet's surface.
Where are they going?
So they appear to be going to a prospecting site.
There's pre-tech ship
Yeah,
and then
where's-
our hills.
Time to find the coordinates that I have. So I imagine I'm a lot closer now.
Yep.
Where are we looking?
So, the coordinates that you have point to essentially the dark side of the moon, as it is tidally locked with the planet. When you get over there, the exact coordinates are a impact crater, which pretty sizable impact crater, you would imagine. And nothing's really there. At least, it's hard to tell. It's a pretty rocky landscape. And
Could try a sensor roll to see if we can pick out some kind of how do I put that, non-natural debris.
yep.
Yeah.
Alright. Sensor roll. Is this another single roll?
Yep.
We will still go with passive. So total of -1.
You can make out that there is debris in this impact crater that is not natural. It's definitely man-made.
Well, there's pieces of your ship down there at least.
Hmm.
That's still something we can use, right?
There might be something. Modules. Maybe the drive survived the impact. They make those cases pretty hard. Let's go take a closer look.
It's that thing where you turn around and then you look back at the impact crater and you turn back to Ina. She already has the crowbar out.
as you come in and get closer to the impact crater, you can start with just the good old Mark 1 eyeball making out more. And you can see, okay, that debris looks like the remnants of a small building. That looks like fuel tanks. This looks like X, Y, and Z. And as you go through, it becomes slowly clear that the impact crater isn't what destroyed it. It's what it was built into. Something else has largely destroyed the facility. So as you go through, you notice that there's parts where you can see collapsed structures that would go into the moon itself.
And everything ran on psychic energy. We're probably looking for some slightly buried hangar doors. Do our sensors have LiDAR?
I don't know why they wouldn't, so we'll say yes.
All right.
Second.
If we can see all that stuff through the Amazon forest, we can probably make out some big shapes under moon dust.
So do we need a second sensor roll?
Yes. We'll do a second sensor roll. If you get anything under a 8, it's going to take you about a week to gather and map all this data. 8 to 12, it will half that down to 4 days, and then anything over 12 will have it again to 2 days.
So here's the question, Mr. Pilot, since you're kind of leading this shindig, do you want to go active with this?
On the other side of the moon, they do have prospecting, but I imagine mining, they're not going to be doing a whole bunch of looking around. That they found their prospect target and they're working it. And if it doesn't work, then they'll look somewhere else.
My brain would be more worried about whatever is down there if it does still have some kind of energy source waking up.
I think that'd be more like the Rana 1 station, because
Yeah.
it was dead.
Okay. Okay, so we're talking about a husk. Okay. So that would be actually
The things that we're looking for would be probably
+3?
intact, or at least mostly intact ships.
Is that right? No, it'd just be a +1 because you're getting rid of the -2, right? I'm guessing here. So.
Yeah, just be a +1.
Okay.
You're getting rid of the -2.
One ping only.
For some reason, I didn't see the result of the last sensor test.
It's GM. It rolls to GM.
Ah. Gotcha.
So, you collect this data at a pretty surprisingly fast speed. The problem is it's a pretty large crater, pretty large facility. So it will take the 2 days to interpret everything that you've gathered.
Righto.
So, we know on the 30th, the data will be completely processed for you to observe and go through. What are you doing until then?
I think that's a question for the boss.
Or you just want to hang out in orbit?
No, I mean, that's probably the best thing we could probably do.
Try
We
to,
have a few days of just doing whatever.
try to recover his streaming career.
Yeah, no, that's a great idea. let's do a YouTube video about SpaceTube video about the mysterious radiation planet.
The glowing world.
Right. So I believe we did. Your videos are 3 roles: perform, know, and connect.
Yep, I believe those are they. Okay, so perform roll.
Not bad.
No roll. Where is it? And finally, connect roll.
Damn.
Saving all my energy for this.
You put this out, and it's a quality video.
Space Tube audience, lend me your energy.
Everyone knows the apology
mean
video
you went
needs to
on
be
the
high
network?
quality when you get your fans to lose money on a scam.
Look, they only lost $10. Well, I mean, I only lost $10, so.
Well, yeah, you're the influencer. You barely lose money.
Oh, shucky darns, I lost $10. Well, that happens, guys.
So anyways, buy my
win
new
some, you win some, you lose some.
See,
Did I
Darn, you
do
should be
that?
rolling those D12s.
Now, buy my new hat that says I went to the
what about a
radiation
fan?
planet and lived.
Also, buy my energy drink now with radiation flavor.
All new, glowing green.
Green energy.
Hold on, what's a synonym for prime?
So that's what I'm doing. What's everyone else doing?
Yeah,
yeah.
Tarn, what are you doing?
Yeah, Taran. Are you?
What am I doing?
Obviously, you haven't moved the entire time, right? Because you were told to hold still.
Well, where are we right now?
You are still in orbit of the planet they told you they're coming for.
Well, I'm not very well going to get off the ship, am I? Yeah, I'll stay where I am.
All right, so you're just hanging out, not really doing much.
Probably gonna uninstall this app off my device as well.
Make a mental saving throw. You successfully uninstall the app.
Excellent. But yeah, I don't really have a whole lot else I want to do, so
No wills to write or anything?
wills.
Yeah, that would imply he has anything to give to anyone.
Well, okay, be more of a proprietor of a state.
I think I'll pass on accepting his debt.
Yeah. That's pretty much it.
All right, so no theft yet.
That you know of.
And with that, how about you there, Sam? What are you doing these 2 days when you are not poring over this data?
I haven't really got anything. I mean, I've stalked all the Facebook girls I can stalk. He's kind of done. I hear there's this new space incel movement that he kind of wants to look at.
The hell is a Nick Fuentes?
Sam
Agnes
has been
first.
locked in his room. He hasn't showered in a couple days.
Ooh.
He only comes out to eat pizza pockets.
Tracks.
Something about Agnes first, AF movement, cat boys, that kind of thing.
You have two routes: racist, furry.
He's gonna have he
Who can't
yeah.
none of those does?
Sam's gonna want a new shell too. I'm sure there's an uplifted animal one.
There is.
Sam,
Alright, so
Sam
it's
becomes
literally-
a cat boy.
It literally
becomes-
is called the Uplift.
he's going to be the incel cat boy race.
He knew who he was
Oh.
catering to when he wrote this system. It's just
Oh,
called
yeah.
the Uplift.
It's just called furry.
And then Artem, what are you doing?
Well, let's see. Probably not very successfully helping analyze and look at the results of the scans.
Yeah, it's hard to do that while you're constantly refreshing the bank account data.
See, this is why I'm constantly connected to the network. I'm so glad nobody else knows that. Ooh, time to take a look at the progress of the uplifting coach.
Let's see where.
I don't remember when that was supposed to be done. I think, unfortunately, we left before it was, but we've now passed that date.
We definitely have. So you reach out, get some information about it.
Damn.
Thought I did at least. So they've come a pretty long way in the testing, and they're getting ready to start their human trials. But what they found with in some lab rats that they've tested is there's definitely an increase in initial intelligence when taking it. The rats were noticed to be able to solve different mazes and traps and things a lot faster and a lot easier. However, if you stop dosage, they did find that there's a pretty severe downswing until you level back out again.
So basically, like,
I mean, this is the corporate system.
Mhm.
Sounds like the little brain nodes start routing through the drug. You know, like other drugs.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, they're getting ready to test on humans, but the only downside is if you stop taking it, well, you're going to withdraw.
you become Ralphized.
I guess message back, you know, good luck with human trials. Also, send the digital business card of our boss. If you have fears about not being able to manufacture enough product, maybe look into a partnership with Fresh Start Commercial.
So you send them Ashton Hayes' business card, or
Yes.
or Michael's business card. Okay. All
Well,
right.
I suppose I could send them Michael's. But he might just pass it along anyways. Michael is an acquisitions officer. But Michael, do you answer your messages while you're making this YouTube video? Unless you
Let's
step away.
see. No.
Okay. Then they're getting Hayes's information with a, hey, mention my name, also mention this.
All right. Perfect. And with that, I believe
Also,
we're
it
going
said
to
second name is
Hmm?
obviously Mike.
And with that, I believe we covered the 2 days.
I wanted to try and see if I could do something.
Oh, did I skip over you? Sorry. No. What are you doing, Anna?
So those busted up spider bots that we took from the archive.
Yep.
How do I want to word this? Can I try and mangle the limbs of them into trying making, I guess, finer hand manipulator type things for Vendotron?
So, Venotron does have pretty good hands to be able to manipulate things, but at the moment, trying to increase that even more.
Yeah.
So, what would be the end goal you're looking to do? Increase its.
I think the end goal here is to be able to work on things and do building and fix stuff without having to drop out of the mech suit.
Okay. All right. So, I would say yes. You would be able to do that. It will take a bit more time, though. Say, because you have to really figure out how you want to build this entire thing. We'll say it takes about another week. For you to get a prototype together of what it is you're looking to do.
Gotcha. Well, we have 2 days to figure out what we're going to do with all that data, and then I imagine we'll still have some time to get everyone prepped. And also see if Taran gets cooked in the meantime.
All right. So with that, we'll move our 2 days forward. Did you all get rid of Alex's corpse in cryo?
I think we had to in order to pull the brain out for the soul stone.
Delete
I
that.
mean, we kept the cryopod, so that should still be in the manifest.
Yeah, no, I
Like
just
the
had a
journal
note in the
manifest.
calendar about his corpse.
Oh wait, when did we get rid of his
yeah.
corpse?
When we had to pull all of his brain data out to make the soul stone, we had to defrost him.
All right.
We also had to fucking blender the corpse to get the DNA.
Yep.
Make it look like him.
I figure we kept it as like a set piece or something.
No. No, we can do
there's already enough being to go around. We don't need more.
It's not that Finn was thinking about getting hungry.
Yeah,
Here's
that crit food probably ain't too great.
Little ripe by now.
On the 30th, you finish the collection and compilation of all the data that you've gotten, and it paints a pretty decent picture of what the facility would have looked like in the past. And as you're looking through it, you note that there is about 5 sections you would consider to be dockyard, as in the construction of ships for a dry dock. There's more docking pads around, which are all relatively empty and were completely eviscerated for the most part. The 5 dry docks appear relatively intact, as they appear to be beneath the surface, as you had predicted. They seem to be connected via freight elevators largely.
5 areas, 5 people. Let's split up, gang.
Shit, where's my incorrect buzzer?
We could send Finn to the top one by himself.
Always split the party.
Always split the party. I mean, it's worked so far on Shatterstar, right?
I'm taking my otter with me. If I die, none of y'all are getting him.
I'm renaming the otter Eduardo.
Nope. I'm gonna make sure that if I die, if I know I'm going to die the next round, I'm killing the Otterbot myself, so you can't have him.
True love.
But you're looking at this map, and yeah, there's multiple ways to get in.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not sure how to get a ship out.
Yeah, that's a problem for when/if we find a ship and what condition it's in.
This sounds like a mech suit problem.
Anyway, yeah, I'm going to relay what we have found, show it to our man who really wants his ship, point out the 5 different docks that, yeah, these look like they could very much contain a ship. Now, how we're going to get into them, how they're connected, and how we're going to get a ship, if it's in there, out, good luck!
Those are future Arkham problems.
Spaceship!
Spaceship! You said there were 5 of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Dry dock number 3 it is. Let's try that one first.
And that is where we will leave then.
Oh, nice.
Superb.
It is
Damn, looks like Coyote gets the point.
Oh, I have to.
Oh, Finn, it's been 2 days. I mean,
Oh,
they said they were coming.
They did.
There's one thing that would guarantee that they don't.
Yeah, not gonna happen.
Finn is a man of integrity.
shit.
Amazing.
I knew I did the right bet.
I mean,
Taran would never steal.
I wanted to bet for Taran would never steal, but you already put 50k on it, so I had to vote for the other one.
I mean,
Choose
yes.
prediction, choose outcome. Apparently, Taran would never steal.
Wait, you bet on that?
Yeah, they did.
Holy shit.
I was betting on whether at the last minute Hilly would be like, yeah, Taran stole the money and cook us out of the party goal.
That's fucking hilarious.
Speaking of goals, let's go through it. We're starting with the party goal. Have 10 million credits. Party goal complete.
I don't even remember
Woo!
what this stuff was.
All right, I'm no longer worried if Taran steals. Go ham, my hyena.
So everyone gets 1 point for the party goal. And starting at the top, Arkham.
Where was mine? Not yet.
Make it out of Joffla Syphis alive. Done. 1 point.
Woohoo.
Finn.
Yes.
2 points.
Nice.
Anna. Build a mod for another party member. Done. 1 point.
Nice.
Sam.
Big, well, a 1 for the party.
Got the party. I didn't really deal with
Not
character or player.
Not yet.
Player's interesting. Michael. Character goal complete. Didn't really do player goal.
Correction, I definitely did. It was my suggestion to give Taran access.
Oh my god. The whole conspiracy.
True. However, has that truly caused chaos yet? It's disturbed Ferris.
It's caused chaos among the players more so than the characters.
I'll count that because it's player goal.
Player players. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So 2 points to Michael.
2 points to Gryffindor.
Yeah. More like Slytherin.
I couldn't just be resigned to my fate. You had to inflict psychic damage on me.
So Hilly, read out what my player goal was.
Player goal. Cause chaos.
Outstanding. You know, if we play our cards right and Bean is here for the next session, that means even though I would have the mech suit, I can make him carry all the pre-tech he owes me for the Soul Stone.
Definitely good.
I'm already setting that as my pick. If he's here, get Alex to carry all of the pre-tech salvage.
I mean, you do have more mech suits.
Mm-hmm. He just owes me. I'm gonna hold that over. I'm gonna hold him to that. I marked this down just out of spite.
And nobody tell him that we left a Gen 1 copy.
Oh yeah, wait. I mean, it's just a copy. We don't need to tell him about every single one of them.
Yeah.
Who knows how many times behind the scenes Hilly has rolled it just because it's been brought up that the copy has been mentioned, which means that the roll for whether another copy occurs happens somewhere else in the world.
Also, I got to point out, I have achieved level 7.
Very nice.
Oh,
So, HP
Wow.
time.
I can just kick back now.
It's gonna be so much fun when the Void Entertainment debt collectors show up with their mech suits.
I know, right?
You know the scene in Iron Man where the guy just immediately fucking surrenders?
Oh boy.
I have a perfect plan. They're gonna show up, and I don't know you guys. I'm Tom Cruise.
Exactly, that's what I'm talking. It's the scene from Iron Man where he just drops the gun. He's like, you know what? I fucking hate working with these people. They're fucking crazy.
I'm just here working on my latest movie.
Tony Stark built this in a cave!
With a box of scraps!
Oh yes, it's foci time for me.
Oh, wow.
I think I am going to finally do something to cover our weakest point.
Let's see. Who do we have streaming?
Where,
And that is.
What is that?
Where are the foci? I'm thinking of taking Star Captain.
Ah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do.
We have to see if Ferris is actually watching the stream. That way I can pass him over to his favorite Arma streamer, Lance Corporal Leroux.
Oh yeah, Rabbit. Did you see the meme I sent you?
Oh. Wonderful. This is true.
Beaks and Jam isn't streaming right now.
Yeah,
guess we'll-
Beagle's not streaming. Yeah, well, Beagle does Beagle even still play Arma?
It's been a couple months, it looks like.
Oh,
Oh, no.
I guess we'll see the stream tomorrow for Pokemon.
Wonderful. In that case, Curtailed is on, but they are just chatting, and I think that's gonna. Yeah. Anyway, let's do Mystery Science Theater because I don't see anything.
I mean, you
else
can
on
send us to Legends of Adventurous.
the what?
In Minecraft.
No.
Oh my god, I love Minecraft.
If that was the case, I could just keep streaming and do 7 Days to Die. It's the same thing.
Might as well.
I want to. What is this new interface? What has Twitch done now? Oh my god. All right, hold on. They've done things again. There we go. We have to do that now. Okay. Cool. They are. Which one is that? It's about a caveman. Wonderful. Well, I don't know, but go and enjoy. It's fine. It's fine. I'm sure it's a great movie.
Okay, what's up with your boyfriend?
Ever since he got AT&T's best deal on the new Samsung Galaxy and the Super Alzado.
You're a champion.